Hello, how's it going? Sol here. Welcome to my new Let's Play. Um, this is a submod for Roma Surrectum, and I came across this on the Total War Centre, and after some contact, well, a little bit of dialogue with Leone, who is the creator, developer, modder, whatever you choose to call him. He invited me on board to do some beta testing. So I suggested that I would do a let's play, and he's very kindly given me early access to it because it's still a work in progress, but it's nearing completion. I mean, he's been on this for 6 years plus, since 2011. Now that's some dedication, that is, and there's a heck of a lot of work gone into it. I've had a look. I haven't played any of it, but I've had a look on the campaign map, the battle map, and some of the settlements, and looked at the factions and some of the units. And honestly, this is pretty elaborate. And what he's done is he's tried to blend some of the best parts from other mods like Europa Barbarorum, Rome Total Realism, Aristia, Hegemonia, just to name 4 of them. And obviously he's been in contact with the developers of each of those and people who worked on it, and they've given permissions to use some of the stuff. I will leave a link in the description so you can go and find out a little bit more about it, and there's a list of credits of all the various teams and developers, well, all sorts of people have been involved with the other mods that have all contributed and helped him along the way. Now he's looking to have a public release once we get through some of the beta testing, and hopefully that will be sometime next month or just a little bit longer into the summer. It's more or less near completion, and just need to polish up a few things and find out if there's any bugs and whatever. So we may come across a few little glitches and weird happenings, or even the occasional CTD crash to desktop, but hopefully not too much. But that's what I'll be doing. I don't know whether I'll actually finish a campaign on it, because obviously things might change before the public release, and if there's maybe some stuff that needs fixed, some bug fixes or new bits he wants to add to it, it may not be save game compatible, so I won't promise to finish this particular campaign. But obviously if there's nothing of that kind, then I will continue with the campaign, because I will play it as normally as I can, or it allows me to. So without much further ado, we'll move on. Now this is a 1-turn campaign as opposed to the 0-turn campaign of my Roma Surrectum 3 Athens Let's Play. And straight away you can see the map's sort of different. It starts sort of just north of the Alps and stretches all the way to the Indian Ocean. Now some factions from Roma Surrectum 3 will be missing because it is themed around the Hellenistic era, and factions like the Belgae, Cimbri, Averni, Gallici, they won't be included because that part of the map isn't there. It stops just north of the Alps. I'll show you once we get on there. But it also cuts off part of Mauritania as well, but we still have Carthage all the way down through North Africa, Libya, Egypt, the Gaza Strip sort of area, down to Syria and beyond. Other than that, there's not really a lot more I can say, so I'll get my settings as normal, which is hard difficulty and very hard, And for those who don't know me, the reason why I don't use very hard difficulty campaign is because it's bugged, and it's actually it's a bit insane. But there's no point going into trying to explain it. If you're, but basically, it's a little. It's easier to play, I think, than the hard difficulty, but it gives you a lot more money. But the AI also gets a lot more money as well. It's a bit mental. But very hard difficulty here. Again, this does increase the length of time some of the battles last, because the AI gets defense and attack bonuses of +7, and also a morale boost. So, you know, I play it on very hard because that's the way it is. It's tough to win your battles. But, you know, I've had quite a lot of success previously, but be prepared to see me lose. It will happen. Okay, so I'm going to play as Dynastia ton Attalidon, which is Pergamum basically, and the Attalid family. There's a little bit of description there for you, and I don't think there's really much more I can say other than, yeah, let's just move on to the campaign map. Now, like I say, if it's possible to continue it through to completion, then I will do. But if not, then I will restart the campaign, and I will restart as the Attalids. So for anybody who would like to follow me, that's sort of like the plan, or that's what I will be doing. But yeah, he's put a lot of hard work into this, as you'll see. Okay, so first things first, let's get our background script up and running. Now you have to do this after every time you reload your save game, or else you'll get all sorts of weird things happening, and eventually you'll get a crash. Okay, so now then, the first thing to notice is that you'll get 1 denarii, or actually the monetary system here is in drachma, I'm pretty sure, obviously, because it's based on the Hellenistic era. I think it's Thera drachma it's called. I'm not dead certain, but it's drachma. We can have a look actually. If we just quickly go into see how much stuff costs, and it'll tell. Oh, tetradrachma. Tetradrachma, that's what it's called. Alright, I was close. Okay, right, now talk about settlements. The victory conditions in here on this particular campaign is 99 settlements. Okay, just to let you know. Now this monetary system, calendar system that you use is was actually a numbering system that was used by the Sinuhets, and it's referred to as sort of like the founding, I think, the founding of the Seleucid Empire, and it's also known as like the year of the Greeks, or the year of Alexander. Now that's not Alexander the Great, that's Alexander the Fourth of Macedon, who was the son of Alexander, and he was a very young boy at this time. But we're at 58 Anno Graecorum, and like I said, it's a bit like Ab Urbi Condita was the founding of Rome, or the Rome in the beginning, and the same applies here as the founding of the Seleucid Empire. So straight away, let's see what we can do. Let's have a look at our family tree. We should have Philaterios, I believe, because I played Pergamon. I'll just give it a little playthrough as Rome Surrectum 3. And I always wanted to play, I always said I would play them as a campaign, and I've not done it yet, so I'm going to do it this time. I played through it for about 20 turns, right enough, just having a look at them. Some great units and what have you, but I dare say this will be quite different, because it's a different time period. But Philaterios is 90 in this, so he ain't going to last much longer. And then the successor is Eumenes, who is 58, and Attalus, who's 22. And Attalus has 4 sons. Now, leader-wise, I generally try to go through family. So like the father, then the son, and the grandson, and so on and so on, son to son to son. That's generally the way I like to roleplay it. So that's what I'll be doing here. Although, saying that, Attalus is 22. Maybe an idea is... Well, I don't think it matters, does it? Now, on this part here, it says auto-manage everything. As you can see, I've only got 2 regions. In Roma Surrectum 3, you actually have 3, I remember. But this part here, I don't auto-manage. I usually... especially, well, if you know me, you'll know that I always micromanage all the settlements myself. But I put that there just in case I don't have a governor and I want to let it be auto-managed. Maybe somewhere out in, I don't know, somewhere obsolete, if you know what I mean, somewhere out in the outlands or whatever, you know. And maybe just auto-manage that, because no point in the governor away out somewhere like out in Mongolia or somewhere like that, do you know what I mean? Okay, so we'll take that down. The next thing I want to look at is my agents. Well, that's easy. I ain't got any. Right, so let's see if we can get a spy, because I do like my spies. They do a great job for me. Oh, 4,500. That's more expensive than in Roma Surrectum. Free. But we've got to have one. There's no 2 ways about that. Democratia is causing unrest in this settlement. So democracy is causing unrest. So what's this? We're going to have to do something about that. Well, I'm going to put the taxes up. New productions, that's quite cheap. That's quite cheap as well. Alright, we'll start off with, got to get something building until I find more about this democratic system and oligarchy to find out what we do. Because let's say I haven't, I haven't researched any of this. I'm going in here blind, so you'll be watching me playing blind and you'll be learning along with me. That's the way it'll go. Okay then, that's that settlement. Okay, Pergamon, let's have a look at Elia. I think this was this ASOS? No, that would have been ASOS in Surrectum 3. Okay, not to worry. I won't dwell on it too long, but let's have a look in here and we'll build that straight off. Jump his taxes up a bit. And Eumenes is a successor. Now he's in this settlement. Okay. Now I'm assuming that I don't know. Will this have the governors, regional governors, where after 2 turns? Then if you take them out, you see it costs you a lot of money. Well, I might as well try that now while I'm here. See what happens when I take him out of here. Now it's at plus 330 at the minute. And it's actually going up. So I'm going to put him in Pergamon actually, because he's 58. I'm not going to send him to war. We're going to find somewhere to attack in a minute. I'm going to put him into Pergamon. because I don't think that he'll be lasting much longer. Can we pass that on to him? I don't know if it does him any good. What is it? Might have helped if I'd looked at it. For all your strategist has already paid the ferryman for his last journey. Just one more heroic battle. He doomed himself to Hades, but his followers, if willing or not, too. In Greek mythology, Charon is the ferryman of Hades who carries souls of the newly deceased across the river Styx. I should have read this before. Usually I research just the first, the first term, just to read things like this so I can explain it better to you, the viewers. But I've been lax here and I haven't done it. Alright, well, we'll give that to him anyway. I ain't too worried about stuff like that. Now, let's have a look at our army. It's the only one we've got. So, let me see. Chrysopedes, pikes.
Sir!
What are these ones here? Chalcospades, they're pikes as well. That's pretty cool. What have we got in here? They're very long spears. Phalangitae deuteroi. Light phalanx. Well, we don't really need them in there. We just move the army a bit forward. What we'll do is we'll take
my lord,
these out,
leaving the
because
army.
I don't really use Javcav a lot.
Yes, strategos.
Let's
Sir.
take
Sir,
these
orders.
guys. I know that's Loncho for Roy. I like to look at him. I like my cavalry. And what's that? The Clecheron Troas. Okay, I'll find a name for them. Just call them Troas. I get stuck on all of these big names.
My lord.
And them
My lord.
and them.
Sir.
Right, so we'll put you on that bridge.
Leaving the army. March.
You can
Sir.
join up there.
Forward. My lord.
Looks like we've lost movement.
Yes,
What's that?
strategos.
Hellenic slingers. Alright, I won't use them. We'll put you in
Leaving
there
the
as
army.
garrison.
My lord.
Hellenistic chainmail archers. Crikey, that's different. Oh, I'm going to read all that. You can leave that. You can read that, pause it and read it yourself. Okay, now then. Hypaspatae. Hellenistic Royal Guard. Oh, they're expensive, aren't they? Well, I suppose it's to be expected being Royal Guard. They're quite expensive as well. Basilicoi Piltastae. I come up against these and when I was in my Athens campaign. Everyone else seemed to have them except me. I couldn't get them. But yeah, they're pretty tough. So we're going to need stuff like that. I mean, what's this here? A Basilou toy. Can't even say that. Barbaroi town. Illyrians. A little bit. Illyria's more sort of like over here, isn't it? We'll just assume they're settlers. Oh yeah, just going to show the map. I will actually show the map before I move any further. I'll lift the fog of war. Again, if you know me, I always play with the fog of war on. Oh Christ. And there we go. Sorry about that. I have a lot of trouble. I have a problem with my left hand. I don't use it very much because I've got I've got nerve damage that I got in my spine from a traffic accident, and I do most of my movement with use my mouse. I can use a couple of fingers, but it's like I get little electric shocks all the time and they don't respond quite so quickly, and sometimes not at all. So a lot of my movement is done with my mouse, by the way. Now, as you can hear, it's just north of the Alps it starts. I think this is sort of like Helvetii here. This is Reta, Areta, and then you have Navaricum. And then you come down here, Boai, and sort of Dasins, Getai, sort of all this Thracian area here, Scythians. Alright, so it looks like we've got a lot of these barbarous factions. Sorry, I'm jumping away across all over the place. Yeah, if we come down here, you can see there's no Iberia, and further down, and no Mauritania really. You've got all North Africa here, Carthage, Corsica, Sardinia, and then if you come further south, southeast, straight down through sort of like Libya and Egypt and the Gaza, and so on and so on. There you go, and then we'll come back across here. You have Parthia, which is a way out here, as far as you can go, and you've also got the Morians. I believe they're a new faction in this. I'm sure they are they? I think they are. Yeah, which is like the way down here, and I think it's the start of the Indian Ocean about here. Okay, then we come back up through Cilicia. Here. Now let's go up a bit further. We should come to Hayastan. Oh, that's, what's that? Autonomy Polis. Oh, that's the Greek city-states. I've gone too far, sorry. Yeah, round about here's Frapsa there, so that's a good starting point. That'll be yeah, Hayastan. They'll be sort of like, this will be like, sort of like a Minia and Pontus, the Pontics, and then again we'll come right down here. I don't know if it's a Greek city. Yeah, that's like Greek city-states there. And then we come down to Byzantium here, more of them. Oh, Bithynian, you get Bithynian faction, then there's us here. And then we come across to Macedon, and these are all pretty much rebel towns, Barbaroi, nomads. Oh, that's different. Sorry, I'm stuttering a bit here because I haven't really took this in yet. I just had a brief look around without reading anything. Perla. And you notice here as well, there's a lot of it's in, writing. The language here is in English and Greek. See this? That's quite a neat touch. That is, with it being a Hellenistic submod. Very good. Well done, mate. That's clever. Okay, and then this is what should be Illyria, but these all seem to be Barbaroi as well. So, excuse me, it's Cypriots. God, they're a bit far north. Epiros, of course, and Acheon. This will be like Sparta and all that. The Achaean League. I'm impressed. I really am impressed. Okay, Macedonians. We've got Cadonia. That's good. Greek city-states have got that. And then you should have the Ptolemaic just here. Right, well, I think that's enough done there, isn't it? Let's get it off and get on with this. It's taking a lot longer than what I'd planned. I'll get rid of it because, like I say, I don't use it. Oh, what happened here? There we go. Get rid of that. Yeah, because I roleplay it that you have to find your way around using your spies, diplomats, etc. I mean, come on, let's face it, they didn't have any sort of like drones and telecommunications that could find anything anywhere, could they, in this time, in this era, could they? It's the same with the battle. When it comes to the battles, I never have the battle timer on. I always have it off. For those of you that know me, I've explained before, who ever heard of somebody standing by the side of a battle timing it? It's ridiculous. And from that point of view. But I understand from playing the game point of view that if you get a glitch, or you get sort of like a loop where you can't get out of, and you have to end the game, and you could maybe lose a siege battle, for example, because of that sort of like that little loop where nothing goes anywhere, it gets stuck on that part, almost frozen sort of thing. It has happened to people. I've read about it often enough, but it's never happened to me, and I prefer to go this way. Right then, I think I've waffled on long enough, but just bear with me. I'm trying to explain everything as best I can with what I know.
My lord?
We'll just take all this lot just to save messing about, and we'll get ourselves down there and we'll attack it on the next turn. We need to get, how long is it going to take for that spy? 2 turns. And then we'll have a look around and see what else is available, but I won't attack any of our neighbours until I find out exactly what's going on. So, that retinue I passed over. The dominant culture is oligarchia. Okay, that's understandable. And right, waffling done. Let's get on with the campaign. See where it takes us. Well, quite excited about it actually. Real is elaborate. Look at this. This is fantastic stuff. Real. Look at all these cards here. All these unit cards. Stuff like that. They're really good. Well, he's died. Thanks for letting me know. Diplomatic information. Nomads in Epiros and Romani. That's to be expected, I suppose. They built quite quick. That's good. And end of turn. So we've still got a bit of money. So once again, we'll build. Yeah, we'll build. And we'll go for these new productions here. Happiness bonus. We need stuff like that. Oh, what's this? A fortress. Well, what's that? I need to find out more. I need to find out more about this. And I will do before the next episode. Try and read up on it. But there's just so much. There's only so much I can remember because I'm getting on a bit. You know, the old brain don't hold memory the way it used to. You know, insert a sort of like a ram stick in there, I think. Okay, so we'll attack.
Besieging settlements, sir.
Besiege.
Settlement under siege, sir.
And we'll move on to the next turn. And I'll look at recruitment and that after we get through this. Keep an eye on you. Alright, my spy's out there and he's got 2 eyes, which is not too bad. It's a good start. And let's start with some epileptoi hoplitae. I was going to go through them all, but I will very briefly. I like the description here. I mean, it is a bit extensive, but if you want to read it, oh, sorry, should I go a bit slower so we can read it? Pause it and read it. I mean, I know there's people that are interested in that sort of stuff. Oh, look at this, it gives you a history as well. Look, that's good. Okay, I will have to have a look through some of this so I know what it is, and I'm not just sort of guessing. Again, it's the same here, and history. So, yeah, Top Banana Leone, you put an awful lot of work into this, and whoever's helped you. I don't know if you did all the descriptions yourself or not, but amazing stuff, amazing. Right, people, let's see, diplomatic information, right, Carthage and Ascanian are now at war, nomads, all at war with each of these, as you can see, and us. Oh, there you go. There we go. We've got our spy, construction done, and we've still got money in the old bank. Let's see what we can build this time. Stonemason carpenter, that's a big good thing. Resource for fishing. Yeah, what's that, 900? Yeah, let's have that. Okay. And let's get onto the battlefield. Now then, let's see what they've got. Now I've not enabled the garrison script, the less garrison, less emergency or anything like that. If you want to do that, you go into your launcher interface, edit preferences. Then once you go into edit preferences, you'll see a tab for RS parameters, and you go in there and there's a little bit where you just open it up, menu, and you can tick any of the boxes there, and they're self-explanatory, except one's a default and one's is it five generals or 5 commanders or something. Don't use that because that causes crashes. But the other two is full garrison and less emergency. Now I use less emergency on Roma Surrectum 3, but when I was having a look through this, I clicked on I checked the box, for less emergencies, and when I was having a little look through, when I came out of it, I had an error window, so it was telling me there was something wasn't quite right. So I went, it only happened because I went in and then came back out again to check the preferences and have the game ready to sort of play. And it never happened when I came out the first time, but when I came out the second time after checking that box, that was the only thing that had really changed, apart from affinity, which I ticked because it only uses one core, Roma Total War. But that was the only other box I checked, and I went back, unchecked it, and it came out again, went in, came out again, and that error box never came up, error window rather. So obviously that was causing the problem, so I won't be having any extra garrisons. What it usually does is, when you go to besiege somewhere, if you haven't got siege equipment, then they'll recruit like local militia, so to speak, to make up some of the army slots. And with the less emergency, like you've got 5 here, it probably add another 3 or 4 to that. But with the full garrison, then it fills all the slots. And they're not, you generally don't get elite units, they're generally whatever's on offer, sort of like local people, so to speak. You'll get skirmishers, slingers, archers, and some, levy pikemen or something like that. That's about all you'll get. But I haven't enabled it in this because of that error window, so for those of you that know the game, that's the reason why. A little bit long in the explanation, but I've got there in the end. Now then, but I will come up with little bits of information as we go along, try and explain things, especially for people that have never played Roma Surrectum or any parts of it. Well, excuse me. slowed down. I've lost a lot of FPS up there, look. I'm watching it. It's only around about 20 frames per second, that is. Again, for those who don't know, it's up in the top right hand corner here.
Today is a
I'm
good
going to
day
get some
die.
lag on this by the looks
But
of it.
better still,
I might have to
live
drop down the
and
settings.
remember brave deeds done well. Await my orders.
It does feel a bit slow actually. See how we go. Alright then, let's get all our
Hoplites, heavy pelters,
missile units.
peltasts,
Oh, wait a minute.
ram,
Drop the ram.
drop equipment. Balls of Artemis.
That's archers, right? We don't want them. Just all these guys.
Hoplites, heavy pelters. Units, forward.
Okay.
Ram! Abandon the ram! March!
Alright, now if I take...
Peltasts! 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 Hoplites! Peltasts!
and we'll group them so I know where they're at. That's my archers.
Peltasts! Use the ram!
Put you on that ram.
Peltasts! Take up the ram! March! Peltasts! Use the ram! Move out! Hoplites! Move! March! Heavy peltasts! Move out! Hoplites! Move out! Pikemen!
Oh yeah, of course, a pikeman.
Forward! Hoplites! Move! Pikemen! Stand in formation! Forward!
It don't really matter too much who's who.
Pike lady! March!
Okay. Now, where's the archers?
Balls of Artemis! Forward!
Take them off fire at will. And then what have I got left? Got these bad boys here. Put you up there.
First cohort! Hoplites!
Put you here.
Move! Hoplite militia! Forward! General! Lantern! Noble cavalry! Units! March!
Is that everybody, I think? Cool.
Ram! Ramming position! Ram! Ramming position!
Speed it up a bit.
Units! Units! Move out! Spike! March! Heavy pelters! March! Hoplite militia! Forward! Ram! Ramming position! Legionary first cohort! Move out! Hoplites!
Our soldiers are at the walls. Now they must batter a way through.
Move! Formen! March! Hoplite! March! Noble cavalry!
Our soldiers are at the gates. Now they must batter
Right.
a way through.
What they are. It's not too bad. I can feel a little bit of drag. Right, not too bad. Again, it's on triple speed, so it will do.
The gods have smiled on us today. The walls.
Okay.
Our soldiers have done
There
their
we
work
go.
well.
There we go,
The
and that'll
battering
do.
ram has broken through the gate.
On my guard this area! Move out! Move! Move! Peltasts! Heavy peltasts! Fire at guard this area! Fire at will!
There's the archers.
Arching!
I want to try and get you
Move out!
some easy to kill soldiers because archers are not always that powerful against armour. heavy cavalry. I don't think we kill many of them.
Heavy peltasts. Mark,
Send
hurry!
you in there.
Levy pikemen.
Forward! First cohort! Move! Move! Pikemen, march!
Oh, good control here.
Ready! Forward! Move! Forward!
Forward! Balls of Artemis. Kill them!
I can't believe how fast they're moving, look. Well, I can because I've seen it happen before, but yeah, it's one of them things that, again, anybody who follows me will know I get bloody irritated by it. I get that immersed in it, I go, what the hell's going on here? As if I'm fighting a real battle.
Go, go, go!
It's not too clever, this pathfinding again. Unit breakup. And these guys are not getting into place quick enough. A little bit slow getting them in. Okay, so we'll send you in there as quick as we can. Something that happens a lot is the enemy always seem to move quicker than me.
Kill them!
I never figured out.
Gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken!
Can we turn these around? Oh, it don't matter if I lose men, like I say, I'm just a little bit slow at the minute. Finding out who's who and who does what. Right, so we'll take you
Heavy peltasts.
around the back here.
Quickly!
Take you around the back as well. Hot lights, okay. Take you up there. You can join in the battle there. They've run away. What have they got up in... Oh, look at this lot up here. Gotta kill them.
Heavy peltasts. On my orders! Complete, Commander.
Attack them. They must be done now, aren't they? That's good. There we are. I've got them moving at last. What's happening here? Oh, they've all tried to get in there. I must have caught them.
Stand in formation! Forward!
Alright, how are we doing here?
Armored hoplites! Go, go, go!
I might as well make a dog's breakfast of this. Really cocked it up, big time. Ah, they've legged it anyway, so it don't matter.
Destroy them! Kill them! Forward!
Right, lift your
Stand in
pikes.
formation!
You've won that.
Legionary first cohort.
Okay, so we'll bring you to there. And you guys can leg it up to the top up there.
First cohort. Forward!
You can march up to there. What have we got here?
Levy pipe.
Standard formation.
Right, we'll send you up there. You're a windy, right? I'll just speed it up a little bit because I'm not doing a very good job at this actually. I'm just a bit tired actually. I shouldn't have started it, but this is what happens. You can't sort of sleep. You decide to do something, then you get tired, sort of halfway through it, and then that's when you start making all your mistakes. Well, I do anyway. I don't know about anybody else.
Forward.
Hoplites. Move!
March.
Oh, I know what I was doing is picking up the wrong men, wasn't I?
White men. Forth the palace.
God, that cavalry unit moved bloody quick there, didn't it? Just got the spears down. Time, I think. My pikes, rather.
Cohort. Phalanx formation.
Use yours.
Levy pipe.
Killed that general. You can only get him left. 3. Go on. Kill him. Oh, look at this.
First cohort.
Oh, Jesus. It's awful.
March. Move.
Pike. Levy.
Not very good at all. Killed that general yet. There he is. Close up to the voyeurs. Look at his spears. Them pikes are in. There he goes.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us.
There you
It is time to press
I
the
just thought
attack.
I'd show you that because I've disabled event cutscenes, because I find it that helps stop to stop having whatchamacallit, crashes. It's just something I found.
Kill them. First cohort.
You can confront them.
Pipe. Guard this area. Form a phalanx.
And we'll bring you guys down here. Get the general up here. That should be enough.
Pike. Levy.
Yeah, Pathfinder's not so great. Another reason why I don't like using pikes. They look impressive, but they're sometimes a bit of a pain in the arse to manipulate. Especially when the pathfinding goes to pot. This is what's going to happen here. Like this, look, it says pathfinding here. I mean, these are just things. I mean, this actually happens. This isn't this submod's fault. That actually happens in Roma Surrectum as well. And it's just one of these things you have to put up with, because all these new buildings are sort of like block some of the pathways, and that's where you get problems like this. I'll make it. I'll put it on triple speed so we can get it over with. The battle's won. I'll try and slow it down, like have a look at some of the units. Yeah, quite impressive. Some of the shields are fantastic, as you can see here. Nice shields here, these ones. Rally call, General, get them moving. Yeah, there's a lot to be looking at. Where are these guys? Where have I left them? Ah, there they are. Now, these are one of the guys I looked at earlier. Watch this shield wall.
Shield one!
Whoops. There you go. How impressive is that?
The enemy army is in flight! Pursue them! Drive them from the battlefield!
That's impressive. Look at it, lovely shields as well. Look at the rims and really cool stuff here. Yeah, hats off to you, Leon. It's really good. I mean, I will play a bit better in this. I mean, I'm making an absolute tit of this situation. This particular shield wall. Let's see what you look like. Look at that. Yeah. Really impressive. Now let's get back up to where his battles at. Oh, where am I? Here we are. Alright, General, you can have something.
Kill them! Move out!
I'll kill him, that'll be the end of it.
This is a heroic victory, worthy of Greek soldiers!
Well, we got the job done, which is something. I lost 109 men. Okay. I apologise to you, that wasn't as smooth as what I can normally play it. I'm trying to remember a lot of things and explain a lot of things. I've only just sort of found them out myself, and I've tried to throw it all in to get this introduction let's play out there to my viewers and to my followers and to the general public, and let people see what a wonderful submod this is. If people like the Hellenistic period, then they're going to absolutely love playing this mod. Okay, depopulate that settlement. Policy in place, repair, low taxes, and regional pacification, and that's that all set up. Oh, look at this, pretty cool, huh? Is that taken from Spartacus? I think that's taken from Spartacus, that series, TV series. Okay, so let's say again, you know, I'm sorry it wasn't as smooth as what I normally do it, but I've tried to just put it together just to get it out there. Like I say, I'm still learning a lot myself, and it will get better as I progress. So thanks for watching, and try and come back and watch some more if you're at least entertained a little bit. I'll try and entertain you even more as I go on with it. But the other thing to bear in mind, of course, remember, this is not available for public release, not yet. But yeah, I'm impressed so far. Thanks again. Bye.